Good evening, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to your quiz. Thank you for joining us. Let's start posting in the comments. Let us know who is with us this evening. We currently have 34 people online, guys. 34 people. Let us know who is playing with us this evening. Will and Jay from London, first time playing. Thank you very much for joining us, Will and Jay. Really interesting. Let us know how you found out about us, Will and Jay. We're very keen to know how people have discovered this quiz. They have gone with the team name Touchdown There. Touchdown There. Ash, Dean and Steve and Jules are here. Evening, guys. Thank you for joining us. We are looking for an American football-styled team name this evening. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Lindsay. Hope you're all well, guys. We've currently got 40 on board. We are looking for a American team name style football team. Oh, should we go again? I'll rearrange those words into a sentence. So it's a Super Bowl weekend this weekend. Good evening, Tom. Good evening, Chris. So we're looking for you to come up with your team names that are like American football styled teams name. Helen Dawson has the quarterback quizzes. Hi, Alistair, up in Perth in Scotland. Hope you are well. One of the names that flew by there was Tom Beardsell. He was our beer winner from last week. So thanks again for joining us, Tom, and I hope you enjoyed the lovely Roosters beer. We have the Pilsner Patriots from Tom Spencer. Hiya, Tom. We've got the Rotherham Raiders. It's Gaz and Jude playing with us this evening. Hi, Neil. Thank you for joining us, mate. You are one of 56 people currently on board. We've got the Heckman Dwight Hurricanes with Jesus and Pam. Good evening. We've got the Touchdown Tours. That's Simon and Lindsay. We need you to play your Rooster. Rooster, go linebacker. Love it, Jono Johnson. Harrogate Assassins, the Fieldings. What we need you to do, guys, you need to play your Rooster Booster double token. So we've got Will and Jay in London this evening. They've not played with us before. So Will and Jay, what you need to do is play your double point token. You play it before we start the quiz. There's 7 rounds in the quiz. You can't use it in round 3 or round 6. So what you need to do is post in the comments your double point round. I don't tell you what the rounds are until you've played your token. So start commenting now, guys. R1, R2, 4, 5, or 7. R1, 2, 4, 5, and 7 for your double point token. The Logan's Runners. Moira, good evening. Thank you for joining us. And wow, we've got Leeds Everton taking place tonight. So I watched the first 20 minutes of that or so. And Leeds are currently 1-0 down. So you've all got a responsibility to keep me up to date with the scores. Hugo the dog has gone on round 5. We've got RJ Griffiths on round 1. I tell you what, do you know what that reminds me of? Is it not Hannah Griffiths' birthday today? Happy birthday to Hannah Griffiths. And that is from myself, Sally Social, and Bobby, but especially from the Fieldings. So happy birthday to Hannah, everybody. Thank you ever so much for joining us. We really do appreciate everybody jumping on board. We've currently got 62 people on board, guys. 62 people, and we're playing our double bubble token. Many happy returns, Hannah. It's an absolute pleasure. Yes, Zoe, the Man United score last night was 9-0. At what time do Southampton kick off? Every 10 minutes. So there we go, guys. There we go. Good evening, Kevin. Kevin, he's gone on round 2 for his double bubble token. And this is a really opportune moment, now that I know Kevin's on board, to acknowledge Roy, who is on the filing cabinet this evening. Roy Ripley, good friend of Kevin's, so sadly passed away on Monday. Roy was a regular at the quizzes that I used to run on a Monday night. Ant James, who often joins us from Yorkshire DJ Beats, He was a regular at Ant's quiz too. Kevin asked me if I could make a small acknowledgement to his quiz buddy, Roy. So we thought we'd pop in there on the filing cabinet to keep an eye on Kevin and his score tonight. So what we've done, Kev, Roy's waiting for you at the tool table. You know, the one nearest the bar where you and the lads like to go. He's waiting for yourself, Lee, Mike, Paul, Peter, Jace, etc. What Roy wants to do, he's got all these small change out. He's chucked it in the glass to put his quid in the hat, ready to play. And he's hoping that tonight, Kev, you can win some more money for your annual Christmas party fund. I'd just like to say best wishes to Roy, to his family, and to his friends, and especially to Kevin. All the best, Kevin, and all the best to, obviously, Roy and his family in these really challenging times. Okay, guys. So I'm going to tell you what your rounds are, guys. I'm going to tell you what your rounds are this evening. Round 1 is your random round. Round 2 is Sally's news round. Round 3, it's anagrams. Round 4 is music. Round 5 is TV. Round 6 is dingbats. And round 7, a new round this evening, science and nature. Science and nature. So we've got random round, Sally's news round, anagrams, music, TV, dingbats, science and nature. Remember, once you've committed your Rooster Booster, there's no changing it. So Neil Stubbs has gone on round 4, so he's stuck with music whether he likes it or not. For those new on the quiz, remember the comments are for banter, but you never post an answer. We are old school. You can either have a quiz sheet or it's just pen and paper. It is just pen and paper. If you're watching on a smart TV, you will need a separate device in which to be able to comment. If you have any problems with the signal or the sound, quickly navigate out, navigate back in. It just cleanses the link. What I'll do, I will ask every question twice. Every question twice, guys. I reckon it's about time we got cracking. We've got 72 people on board. Let's do some social distancing and move into your round 1. Round 1 is your random round this evening. Round 1 is your random round. Question 1, round 1. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is made in which European country? Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is made in which European country? Question 2. What breed of dog is Gromit from Wallace and Gromit fame? What breed of dog is Gromit from Wallace and Gromit fame? Question number 3. Which 2 US states begin with the letter V? Which 2 US states begin with the letter V? So we've got the Priestley's on this evening. They are on round 1 and they are the Madrid Dolphins. Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Hope the family are on board with you too, buddy. So question 3, it's round 1. It's a random round. Which 2 US states begin with the letter V? Question number 4, founded in 1977 and famous for its glamorous models. What is the name of the USA's biggest retailer of women's underwear? Founded in 1977 and famous for its glamorous models. What is the name of the USA's biggest retailer of women's underwear? Some people don't like that question, but I think it's not to be sniffed at. So the letter V for violin. Violin. So that was back on question 3. Which 2 US states begin with the letter V? That's V for violin. Question number 4. Founded in 1977 and famous for its glamorous models, what is the name of the USA's biggest retailer of women's underwear? Question number 5. Which drug takes its name from the Greek god of dreams? Which drug takes its name from the Greek god of dreams? Thank you for your immediate feedback there, Zoe and Vicky. Exactly what I was expecting. Thank you very much. So, your next question, it's a year's question. All these events happened in the same year. What year was it? Steve Martin stars as Clouseau in a remake of The Pink Panther. Snow Patrol have a chart hit with Chasing Cars. And former KGB officer Alexander Litvinchenko is poisoned with polonium. So which year? They're all the same year. Steve Martin stars as Clouseau in the remake of The Pink Panther. Snow Patrol have a chart hit with Chasing Cars. Former KGB officer Alexander Litvinchenko is poisoned with polonium. I managed to get through the word Litvinchenko and struggle on the word polonium. There we go. That is your 6 in round 1, guys. That's your 6 in round 1. Let's go again. Quick recap. Number 1, Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is made in which European country? Number 2, what breed of dog is Gromit from Wallace and Gromit fame? Question number 3, which 2 US states begin with the letter V for violin? Number 4, founded in 1977 and famous for its glamorous models, what is the name of the USA's biggest retailer of women's underwear? Number 5, what drug takes its name from the Greek god of dreams? And your number 6, the year's question. Steve Martin stars as Clouseau in a remake of The Pink Panther. Snow Patrol have a chart hit with Chasing Cars. And former KGB officer Alexander Litvinchenko is poisoned with polonium. So Zoe's asked the question, what's on the whiteboard? This is actually a work-related matter. So this is a drawing. It was a recreation of a drawing. My colleague, we've had a new colleague starting the team last week. And it was her daughter's 3rd birthday today. So last week, her daughter had done a drawing of Kat, who's joined our team. So I recreated that drawing, as did a number of my colleagues for our team chat this morning, just to embarrass our new colleague, Kat. So there you go. That is my recreation of Kat's 3-year-old daughter's recreation of Kat herself. So there we go. Yeah, you know. I have to remind people at times I'm a business professional, but there we go. There we go. Sex education. Wow. Okay, it's probably not something I'm going to move into. I like to stick to subjects I know anything about. Right, let's go into round 2. Round 2 is Sally's News Round. Sally's News Round. 6 questions about recent news. So number 1. American football Super Bowl takes place this weekend. What number Super Bowl will it be? American football Super Bowl takes place this weekend. What number Super Bowl will it be? Yes, Chris. Just for clarification, business professional. I know. Just go with it, mate. Go with it. So question 2, going back to round 1, I can see somebody's asked for that. Question 2 from round 1 is, what breed of dog is Gromit from Wallace and Gromit fame? So that's question 2 from round 1. Question 2 from round 2, Sally's News Round. In which country were 12 gold miners recently rescued after spending over 2 weeks trapped underground? In which country were 12 gold miners recently rescued after spending over 2 weeks trapped underground? Mr. Tui, are Leeds losing 2-0, or is that some sort of comedy wind-up? If I could ask a more honourable gentleman to post in the comments, that'd be appreciated. Oh, Lindsay, wow. Backing up, so wow, no, we're not going with that, are we? Okay, we'll see. I've just got BT Sport on a separate tab, and that's saying it's still 1-0. So we'll see where this one goes, shall we? Right. Well, yeah, whatever. Oh, I can't trust any of you lot. Wow, let's move on. You're horrible, you lot. Right, okay, everybody. Let's concentrate. Yeah, okay. I've just seen it's 2-0. There's nothing to see here. Let's everybody move on now. Question number 3 in round 2, Sally's news round. What company was recently in the news after securing a deal to buy Debenhams online? Which company was recently in the news after securing a deal to buy Debenhams online? Oh, that's really nice of you, Tim. So last week we had Tracy up on the filing cabinet of fate, and we took a little bit of the Mickey out of her, which was lovely. So, Tracy, I hope you had a lovely birthday, and thanks to Tim and Robbie for giving me a bit of fun ammunition to play with. So, thank you for joining us as always, guys. Yeah, those people are asking what I'm drinking, and I'm drinking Robinson's Fruit Squash. Wow, I'm an antibiotics or pregnant. No, I'm just, as you're probably aware, Vicky, I'm very health conscious. My body is a temple, and I've decided just to just cut back on the booze a little bit. So luckily, I got a delivery of Rooster's beer, which I've put away for the weekend. So this is sensible, everybody. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. It's a masterclass. Pinot Rosé. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Number 4. Name the legendary US chat show host who recently died aged 87. Name the legendary US chat show host who recently died aged 87. It's question number 4 on round 2. Wow. Has it got vodka in? No, it's not even got sugar in. It's sugar-free fruit squash, summer fruits, Robinson's finest. I think it's a 0.0 ABV. Oh, wow. Jesus' delivery didn't make it through the snow. I'm sure the guys will get that to you very, very soon. Question number 5. Environmental protesters have recently been in the news after it was revealed that they had dug a series of tunnels under which London railway station? Environmental protesters have recently been in the news after it was revealed that they had dug a series of tunnels under which London railway station? Hi, Holly. Thank you for joining us. Hope you are well. Helen Dawson's on the Baileys. She's on the Baileys and I'm on the Robinsons. There we go. Question number 6, your last one in Sally's news round. Who was recently sacked as manager of Chelsea? Who was recently sacked as the manager of Chelsea? Jodie, I'm guessing anybody who's drinking Baileys in January, February, it's leftover Christmas stock. Chris, you put your beer in a safe place so you can't find it. I didn't. Somebody else may have done. I didn't. When I say I'm choosing not to drink, somebody's choosing for me. You know, when you get married, that freedom of choice is kind of taken away. Let's do your quick recap, guys. So number 1, American football Super Bowl takes place this weekend. What number Super Bowl will it be? Question number 2. In which country were 12 gold miners recently rescued after spending over 2 weeks trapped underground? Number 3. Which company was recently in the news after securing a deal to buy Debenhams online? Question number 4. Name the legendary US chat show host who recently died at age 87. Number 5. Environmental protesters have recently been in the news after it was revealed that they had dug a series of tunnels under which London railway station? And who was recently sacked as the manager of Chelsea? That's number 6. Let me give you a minute then, guys. Let me give you a minute. Ben Overton's joined us, which means he's given up on the Leeds game. It's gone 2-0. Ben's gone. I might as well go do that quiz instead because it's not looking pretty at the moment. Ben, I'm relying on you for score updates. You're the one man I can trust of all the men in this chat, which is a bit of an indictment on the rest of you. So there we go. We are moving to your anagrams, guys. We are heading over to your anagrams. 3 anagrams, then we will take a quick break. Your theme for your anagrams this evening, guys, it is bands, music bands, music bands. Number one, Halt Geese. Halt Geese. HALTGEESE. Halt Geese. Write it down, screen grab it, etc., etc. They're all 3 bands that we're coming up with this evening, guys. 3 bands, different genres and different decades. Let's put it that way. That's number 1. Number 2. There's your anagram. Cheshire Lip Pled Port. Cheshire Lip Pled Port. CHESHIRELIP Cheshire Lip Pled Port. Write it down, screen grab, etc., etc. And your third one, as classy as ever, we've got Comet Akin Tit. Comet Akin Tit. COMETAKINTIT. Comet Akin Tit. Let me do a quick recap of those guys. A quick recap before I give you a short break to fill in any gaps and to work your anagrams out. And for me to grab some more squash. Halt Geese. Halt Geese. That's number 1. Number 2. Cheshire Lip Pled Port. Cheshire Lip Pled Port. And your third one. Comet Akin Tit. Comet Akin Tit. I'm going to catch up with Sally Social. James Fuller's got all 3. So James Fuller's got time to grab himself a beer. Take a stretch of your legs, guys. We'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes and we will go through your answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. See you in a minute, guys. So, guys, James Fuller has smashed the anagrams. Anybody else smash the anagrams? Remember, no answers, but bragging is very, very welcome here on Scott's Live Quiz. Anybody else hit the anagrams yet? Helen Dawson. Go on, guys. We can do this. So we're looking for 3 bands. 3 bands. Answer 1 and answer 3 are 2-word answers. 1 and 3 are 2-word answers. Answer 2 is a 4-word answer. So 1 is 2, 2 is 4, and 3 is 2. That's all the clues I'm giving you. Else James Fuller won't be a happy man. Last minute or so, guys. Last minute or so. Has anybody else happened to notice that the comfort breaks are a lot shorter when I'm just on the squash? So there we go. There we go. Short and comfort breaks. It's squash night, everybody. So for those that haven't played before, what I'm going to do shortly is take you through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. If you've played your Rooster Booster in either round 1 or round 2, you score the whole round and then you double the points for the round at the end. It's just 1 point for a correct answer. So, for example, if you played it in round 1, you've got 6 points available. If you got all 6, you then double it up at the end to 12 with your Rooster Booster. And that is why we play it before the round, just to give it a bit of random element to the quiz and make it fair for everybody. Right, guys, I'm going to start taking you through your answers. Number 1, the random round. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is made in Belgium. Number 2, Gromit of Wallace and Gromit is a beagle. The 2 US states that begin with the letter V, you get half a point for each. Virginia and Vermont. Question number 4, the USA's biggest retailer of women's underwear, Victoria's Secret. Number 5, the drug that takes its name from the Greek god of dreams is morphine. And number 6, Steve Martin stars as Clouseau. Snow Patrol have hit Chasing Cars, and Alexander Litvinchenko is poisoned with polonium. The year is 2006. 2006. Remember, you only get a point if you are exactly on the nose. Nothing for a year either way. 1 point, guys. 1 point if you're correct. Number 1 was Belgium. Beagle was 2. Half a point for Virginia. Half a point for Vermont for number 3. Number 4, Victoria's Secret. Number 5 was morphine. And the year 2006 is your answer to number 6. Hold off sharing your scores for now, guys. Don't share your scores for now. We'll do them at the end of round 3, guys. At the end of round 3. Let's move on to round 2. American football Super Bowl is this weekend. It is Super Bowl number 55. 55. Number 2, the 12 gold miners were recently trapped underground in China. The company that has secured a deal to buy Debenhams online is Boohoo. Number 4, the legendary US chat show king, who might give you the answer there. Legendary chat show host that passed away was Larry King. Environmental protesters had dug a series of tunnels under which London railway station, and that is Euston, we have a problem. And Frank Lampard was sacked as the manager of Chelsea. Frank Lampard. Your 6 again. Number 1 was 55. 2 was China. 3 was Boohoo. Larry King, 4. Houston, 5. And number 6 was Frank Lampard. Let me put you out of the misery with those anagrams. Oh, Tina. Let's hear it, guys. Tina's got an answer right, everybody. Come on to woo, Tina. Woo! Is that how many weeks? About 50 quizzes now, Zoe. And Tina's finally stepped up. So well done, Tina. We're very proud of you. Can we all kind of raise a glass of squash to Tina and quiz success? One question in every 50 quizzes. Very much similar to when I watch either University Challenge or Only Connect. So Steve Hughes didn't get any of the news round. Come on, Steve. That Talent Corner, that's not just for Corrie, you know. Right. Well, let's go, guys. Let's go with your anagrams. Your anagrams. So Holt Geese. Holt Geese is the Eagles. It's the Eagles. Number 2, Cheshire Lip Pledge Port is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers. And number 3, Comet Akin Tit is Atomic Kitten. Number 1 was the Eagles. 2 was Red Hot Chili Peppers. And number 3 was Atomic Kitten. Come on, guys, let's see your answers. You are out of 15 if you haven't Rooster Boosted yet. If you played your double point token, guys, you are now out of 21. So let's see your score, plus if it's out of 15 or 21. Let's start posting your scores now, guys. James Fuller, 15 out of 15. You couldn't ask for a much fuller score than that. Some good scores coming out tonight. And then Lindsay, yeah, well done. Jodie, as expected. Jodie, had you not got 10 out of 12? And did I not see you post that earlier and then none since? Wow. Okay, there we go. Gaz and Jude, come on, do it for Rotherham. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers, most overrated band ever. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit of give it away now. Wow, okay, let's move on, everybody. I don't have enough Red Hot Chili Pepper knowledge to really carry that on. Any disputes with Jesus Salter, he'll see you under the bridge. That's all I've got. Right, let's go into music. Round 4, question number 1. Which classic hit begins with the lyrics, "The higher you build your barricades, the higher I become"? Which classic hit begins with the lyrics, "The higher you build your barricades, the higher I become"? There we go, guys. Scores flying in. Okay, we've now got Red Hot Chili Pepper kind of debates going on in the chat. Right, let's wade in. We're just going to have a quick yes or no to settle the argument here. Is Jesus Salter correct? If you think Red Hot Chili Peppers are a good band, type the word yes. But if you agree with Jesus Salter and you don't think they're a good band, type the word no. So Red Hot Chili Peppers, yes or no? Let's see your votes now, guys. So Jodie, on that last question, we'll just take the song title. The song title. Oh, it looks like Jesus Salter might have lost the... Unlucky, mate. Headlines, mate. Headlines. There we go. Wow. Never has a man been more wrong in all the quizzes. Well, here we go. Here we go. Right, let's get back to this quiz, shall we? That was a little side quiz that Jesus lost. It's not the first quiz he's lost. Right, number 1 again. Which classic hit begins with the lyrics, "The higher you build your barricades, the higher I become? And I'm going to be kind on that one, actually. I will give you either the song title or the artist. One or the other. You get a point for either. Question number two in round 4, music. Who performed the theme for the James Bond film Skyfall? Who performed the theme for the James Bond film Skyfall? Wow, I love it. I love a good comments debate. It kind of chucks it out there, doesn't it? Number 3, Babylon Zoo enjoyed their only chart hit after it was featured in a 1995 TV commercial for Levi Jeans. Name that hit. Babylon Zoo enjoyed their only chart hit after it was featured in a 1995 TV commercial for Levi Jeans. Name that hit. Wow. I'm a copy and pop master. Wow. There we go. I'm like Ken Bruce, but without any talent or decent quiz. But there you go. Question number 3. All the Way from Memphis was a 1970s hit for which group? All the Way from Memphis was a 1970s hit for which group? Question number 5. Richard Ashcroft was the lead singer and guitarist with which 1990s pop group? Richard Ashcroft was the lead singer and guitarist with which 1990s pop group? Thank you, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. It's nice to have your company. Thank you for joining us down in London. Which part of London are you from? We've got quite a quiz community going on. We always like to welcome newbies in. Let us know a little bit more about yourself down in London, where you're playing from, and how you landed on the quiz. How did you land on this rubbish? That's a question we all ask ourselves. Number 6, we've got another anagram for you guys. You need to write this one down. Write this one down. Voiceless toll. Voiceless toll. VOICELESS. And toll, TOLL. Voiceless toll. Voiceless toll. And we are looking for a male pop star. A male pop star. On at Oak Park. Steve's blaming Anne for dragging him kicking and screaming over here. Love it. Love it. Oh, Chris has gone. 90s music's so awful. I feel another comments debate going on here. So let me just recap. Voiceless toll. Voiceless toll. VOICELESS is an anagram, and we are looking for a male pop star. Male pop star. Honestly, guys, we really appreciate your company this evening. Leeds have just scored, everybody. That's good news. Let me here we go. It's not a BBC Sport yet, Ben. Who scored, please, mate? If you wouldn't mind letting me know. And is that? I'm guessing. Oh no, we're well into about 15 minutes into the second half. I'm guessing. So yeah, a few more details, Ben, if you can. We've got 84 people on board, guys, which is hugely appreciated. I did wonder whether we'd be affected by the Leeds game this evening and if the numbers would drop off a bit. But absolutely flattered to have 80 odd of you on today, and without any technical glitches so far. So happy days, everyone. Right, we're moving on to round 5. Your round 5 is TV. Round 5 TV. Have we got anybody Rooster Booster on round 5? Let us know if you're Rooster Boostering on round 5 for Double Bubble. Question number 1. Who reads out the questions on the BBC One Saturday evening game show, The Wall? Who reads out the questions on the BBC One Saturday evening game show, The Wall? Zoe Mouse is off. Okay, Zoe Mouse is on R5, having just criticised Leeds. I feel these questions might be made tougher intentionally. Jesus is Rooster Booster in on our Red Hot Chili Pepper round. So, number one, TV, round 5. Who reads out the questions on the BBC One Saturday evening game show, The Wall? Question number 2. What does Bruce Banner turn into? What does Dr. Bruce Banner turn into? Question number 3. What was advertised on TV with the slogan, full of Eastern promise? What was advertised on TV with the slogan, full of Eastern promise? And I'm looking for the manufacturer as well as the product. What was advertised on TV with a slogan full of Eastern promise? You need the full answer to get the whole point. Otherwise, it will be just half a point. Question number 4. What was the name of Joanna Lumley's character in the New Avengers? What was the name of Joanna Lumley's character in the New Avengers? Jodie, it's a tight ship we run here on a Wednesday. This isn't your slapdash Thursday evening quiz with Ant. This is tight ship, as you can tell by the all-round presentation and professionalism. Question number 5. Which Welsh county featured in the title of a recent ITV crime series? Which Welsh county featured in the title of a recent ITV crime series? Wow, Vicky Hay got confused with Banana Man. Wow. I do love a bit of strict. It's the only bit of strict I get, Chris. I've tried being sort of all strict and commanding with Sally Social, but yeah, I lost that one and she hid my beer. So I'm going to give that one up again, I think. Number 6, in the sitcom Porridge, what was the name of the character played by Richard Beckinsale? In the sitcom Porridge, what was the name of the character played by Richard Beckinsale? That's your 6 in round 5, which is TV. Let me do your recap, guys. Number 1, who reads out the questions on the BBC One Saturday evening game show, The Wall? Number 2, what does Dr. Bruce Banner turn into? Little clue, it's not Banana Man. Number 3, what was advertised on TV with the slogan full of Eastern promise? And I need your full answer there. Number 2, what was the name of Joanna Lumley's character in the New Avengers? Number 5, which Welsh county features in the title of a recent ITV crime series? And your last one, in TV, in the sitcom Porridge, what was the name of the character played by Richard Beckinsale? Let me give you, could you repeat round 4, question 4, Gabby, I'm guessing that is? Round 4, question 4. This was music all the way from Memphis, was a 1970s hit for which group? This is round 4, it's music, and it's question 4. All the way from Memphis was a 1970s hit for which group? Steve Hughes thinks it's a toughie this week. What's everybody else think, guys? Is it a tough one? What's your feedback on the quiz? Just let us know. Always value your feedback, guys. Always means a lot to us. I mean, said it, we don't like, disregard it anyways. But just keep going, guys. Anybody need any repeats at all, guys? Round 4, round 5, before I take you into your dingbats. Any repeats, guys? Right, for those that are newish to the quiz, what we have, a dingbat. It's like catchphrase. I will hold a cryptic picture up to the screen. I will hold it up to the screen, and what you need to do is get the saying, get the cryptic saying, write it down. Here we go. Number one on your dingbats. Number one. That's your first one of your dingbats, guys. That's your first one, guys. That's your number one. So if you need to grab it on your phone, if you write it down, make sure you copy it down as it looks. That's number one. We're loving Sober, Scott. Wow, thanks very much. Cheers. I love your feedback, guys. Wow. Oh, God. We got Red Hot Chili Peppers and Scott's Bonnets. Wow. Okay. Thanks ever so much, everyone. Right, let's go. Let's go. Second one. Your dingbat. What is it, guys? That is your second dingbat. Just say what you see, guys. Say what you see. They're all really easy, really obvious. Literally just say what you see. Remember, don't post the answers in the comments, but by all means, brag away when you get them. That's number two. Let's go into your third one, guys. Number three. Number three. There we go. Zoe, your eyes aren't blurred. It's what's known as print and bleed. There we go. Sally Socials all over it. Thank you, my dear. There we go. That's your third one. Quick recap of those, guys. Then we take a break. You fill in all the gaps to 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Number one. Number one. Number one. Number two. That's number two. And your number three. There we go, guys. 2 or 3 minute break. Probably shorter than normal. I'm on the squash. Although, time to replenish, I feel. See you in a minute. The flight of stairs, I think it's just smudgy print. I would just focus on the letter A and the word movement. A and the word movement. Thank you, Jodie. Is that just a general point or just because you want an extra couple of minutes? I guess it's just general feedback, so thank you, Jodie. Right, guys, I'll give you a couple of minutes while you finish those off. Will give me some time to tell you about a couple of bits and bobs. Say again? Oh, sorry. Not sorry, guys. I said that wrong. Moment. Yes, moment, not movement. That's what happens when I try to read backwards into a camera. Moment. Sorry, guys. Moment. Not movement. Not movement. Thank you for picking up on my errors. That's what Sally Social's here for, but by all means, all of you jump on board. He made a mistake. I know. Right. I'm back here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock making mistakes. I will also be here at 7 o'clock. I'm better with alcohol. I know it's a squash malarkey. I'm no good. I'll be back here at 7 o'clock on Saturday, the 13th of February. We are running a special quiz that night. It's going to be a Valentine's quiz. It's not all going to be lovey-dovey all the way through, but it's going to have a few questions, a few nod towards Valentine's Day, given that it is Valentine's Day weekend. We have also got another sponsor on board for that quiz. We are working alongside a brilliant local company here in Harrogate, but doing UK mainland delivery. They are Little Lunar Melts. Little Lunar Melts do all sorts of burners and scents, all kind of things. They're putting a brilliant Valentine's package together for us to give away on that quiz. Keep an eye on the Facebook page. We'll be sharing the event. We will be sharing the prize details and links to Little Lunar Melts, so you can find out about the fab range of products they have available. That's your Valentine's quiz, 7 o'clock. We're doing it earlier, guys, 7 o'clock, Saturday, the 13th of February. What I do, guys, if you can, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, or if you're not already liked us on Facebook, it's Scott's Live Quiz page. Scott's Live Quiz page on Facebook. We promote everything through Facebook. We stream live here on YouTube. So, guys, we always work in association with Rooster's Brewing. Rooster's Brewing. I don't know about you guys, but is anybody else missing the pub at the moment? I am. Yes, I'm sure everybody is missing the pub. So why not bring the pub to you? Sal will share a link shortly to Rooster's online web shop, which currently has 25% off. 25% off. And that is tonight's phrase that pays. You will need the following to get 25% off on all your web orders. Your phrase that pays this evening: I miss the pub, 25. Sally's just posted it there. I miss the pub, 25. At the end of the quiz, I will be asking you to post that. I miss the pub 25 hours a day. Love it, Chris. I miss the pub 25. If you place that on your web orders to Roosters, you will get 25% off your deliveries throughout February, guys. So they've got the new beers, they've got the mixed cases, they've got the sixers, they've got the 10-litre cask in a box delivered locally. They got the 5-litre mini kegs delivered nationally. Get 25% off your February orders, guys. Please keep supporting best you can. Roosters support us all the way, and if we can show a bit of support back, all well and good. Right, let me take you through your answers, guys. 4, 5, and 6. So if you wait till after 6 to post your scores up. 4, 5, 6. Question number 1. Which classic hit begins with the lyrics, the higher you build your barricades, the higher I become? That is Something Inside So Strong by Labby Sifri. I was doing Labby Sifri. The higher you build your barricades, the higher I become. Something Inside So Strong by Labby Sifri. I will give you the point if you got either the song title or Labby Sifri. So something inside so strong or Labby Sifri. Chris has just made an excellent point there in the comments. Look out for the high tea deal on the Roosters website. Jesus, he loves the high tea. They have got some short-dated beer that is selling very cheap at the moment, guys. Look for some of the short-date sales items. They've got March dates on them. So if your beer will last a month, which mine's going to, apparently. So if your beer will last a month, you can get some cracking beer deals. Have a look at some of the sales items. If you know you're going to be drinking it in the next couple of weekends, get yourself on there. You will get some cracking offers like the high tea. Like the high tea. Wow, karaoke round or Scots Club sing around. I only do Labby Sifri. And Labby Sifri impression is basically, it's my Nelson Mandela slightly worked up differently. It's a bit like me Ringo Starr becomes me Gary Barlow, but there we go. Wayside Jack becomes the woman, the agony aunt on this morning. Very simple. Just a few voices, but they cover a multitude. Let's move on, everybody. Number 2, who performed the theme for the James Bond film Skyfall? That was Adele. Adele. Babylon Zoo's hit in 1995 from the Levi's commercial was Spaceman. Spaceman. Number 4, All the Way from Memphis was a 1970s hit for Mott the Hoople. Mott the Hoople. Richard Ashcroft was a lead singer and guitarist with The Verve. The Verve. And as we were trialing the quiz earlier today, Sal managed to get Richard Ashcroft and Richard Blackwood mixed up. And, well, she actually used the line, wow, was he in The Verve? Never knew that. Different bloke, love. Different bloke. Voiceless Toll is an anagram of Elvis Costello. Elvis Costello. You're 6 again, guys. Something inside so strong or Labby Sifri gets you 1 point for question number 1. Adele was 2. Number 3 was Spaceman. Mott the Hoople 4. The Verve at 5. And number 6, Elvis Costello. Moving into round 5, your TV. Who reads out the questions on the BBC One Saturday evening game show, The Wall? The questions are read out by Angela Rippon. Angela Rippon. Number 2, Dr. Bruce Banner turns into the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. Number 3, what was advertised with a slogan full of Eastern promise? If you are put Turkish Delight, you get half a point. If you've put Fries Turkish Delight, you get a full point. So full point is Fries Turkish Delight, half a point if you've just put Turkish Delight. Question number 4. What was the name of Joanna Lumley's character in the New Avengers? That was Purdy. Purdy. The Welsh county that featured in a recent ITV crime series was Pembrokeshire. That was in the Pembrokeshire Murders. And Richard Beckinsale in Porridge was Lenny Godber. Lenny Godber. You're 6 again, guys. Angela Rippon at 1. Number 2 was Incredible Hulk. Fries Turkish Delight gets you the whole point for number 3, or Turkish Delight gets you half a point. Number 4 was Purdy. Number 5 was Pembrokeshire, as in the Pembrokeshire Murders, and Lenny Godber was 6. That's your TV and film. Let me take you on to your dingbat answers. Okay, number 1. We have got there a touching moment. A touching moment. Number 1. Number 2, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that is number 2. And your third one, that is a score to settle. A score to settle. So you're 3 again, guys. A touching moment. A bit of this and a bit of that and a score to settle. Did anybody get all 3 anagrams, guys? Let's start seeing your scores, can we? We are now out of 30 if you've yet to reach the booster, or out of 36. Let's start seeing your scores. You had a hang on a moment. It's not hanging. It's touching. A touching moment. I'm not going to give you hang on a moment. It's harsh. It's a tough ship we run here, James. Might have done if you haven't got all the anagrams. Look at Jen and Chris. What has happened to them this evening? Tim Frank's time for an internet outage. Wow, love it. Absolutely love it. Ant, thank you for joining us, buddy. So you'll see Ant from Ant's Virtual Quiz. He is Ant of Yorkshire DJ Beats. He's here doing his thing tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock tomorrow, or just after 8 o'clock. Join Ant. He's either on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. And Ant, Roy Ripley is here. I know Roy was often at your quizzes, mate. So Roy is here, and we've all given our best wishes to Roy. I know he used to love your quizzes on a Monday night, buddy. And obviously, we wish you really well for your quiz tomorrow as well. We'll be sharing links to that, guys. So please support Ant if you can. It's really appreciated. And he's giving away sweet treats. We give away booze. Ant's giving away sweet treats. So everybody's a winner. Everyone's a winner, guys. We're busy bickering over Angela Rippon and Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer hosts it, but apparently he's incapable of reading the questions himself. So Angela Rippon steps in. Bit similar kind of relationship to what Solid Social and I have. If Danny Dyer starts failing, Angela Rippon jumps in. Very, very similar. Right, guys, let's go on to your final round. Your final round this evening. Science and nature. Science and nature. We're mixing it up a bit. You asked not to have any sports, so we're going to science and nature. Careful what you wish for, you 88 people on board at the moment. Question number 1 in round 7. What did Alfred Nobel invent in 1863? What did Alfred Nobel invent in 1863? Science and nature's better than sport. Question number 2. Which element of the periodic table has the chemical symbol K? Which element of the periodic table has the chemical symbol K? I do love a chemical symbols question. I like to ask them periodically. And you probably heard that joke before. Last time we had a question very similar to that. They do like to come back round again and again. Be warned. And number 3, in medical terms, what is DVT? DVT. Dave Violin Travis. DVT. I could have gone Delta Victor Tango. That probably would have made more sense, to be fair. Yeah, we'll get Delta Victor Tango, shall we? Wow. Phonetic alphabet needs work. Number 4, how many pints are there in an imperial gallon? How many pints are there in an imperial gallon? I missed the pub 25. Question number 5. What name is given to the home of a beaver? Snigger, snigger. What name is given to the home of a beaver? Christopher. Expect an inappropriate comment from Vicky Haig anytime soon in the comments. It's coming. What name is given to the home of the beaver? That's question number 5. And number 6, guys, we've made it there. We've made it to number 6, our last question of the night. What is measured on the Beaufort scale? What is measured on the Beaufort scale? That's your 6, guys. Your quick recap of your science and nature 6. Then I'll give you a minute or 2 to fill your answers in. Then we'll wrap it up and you can get yourselves off and watch Repair Shop on catch up. Number 1, what did Alfred Nobel invent in 1863? Number 2, which element of the periodic table has the chemical symbol K? In medical terms, what is DVT, Delta Victor Tango? Number 4, how many pints are there in an imperial gallon? Number 5, what name is given to the home of a beaver? And number 6, what is measured on the Beaufort scale? Oh, wow, Chris, I've seen it. That's a timing issue with the comments, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, I see where that's gone. That's got a bit awkward, hasn't it, everyone? Well, woo, right. Right, everybody, you've got a minute or so to fill your answers in before Chris Perkins and I get slightly more inappropriate. So fill your answers in, guys. Fill your answers in. Don't forget the phrase that pays this evening is I missed the pub 25. I missed the pub 25. Sal's put it there. She has also shared the link to Rooster's shop so you can navigate there afterwards. What we'll do when we scored your final roundup, guys, you post your final score, you post the phrase that pays. I missed the pub 25. Those names go into a random name generator, and within sort of 15, 20 minutes, I pick one of those out, and Rooster send you some beer. It's as simple as that. That's exactly what happened to Tom Beardsell last week, and it could be you this week. It could even be Tom again. We literally keep it that random, and I know Alistair Hilton can justify for that because he's won it twice. So we do have double winners as well, guys. We do have double winners. Right, let's take you through your answers, guys. Your final 6 on round 7, Science and Nature. In 1863, Alfred Nobel invented dynamite. Dynamite. Number 2, K is the chemical symbol for potassium. Potassium. DVT. DVT is deep vein thrombosis. Deep vein thrombosis. Number 8, there are 8 pints in an imperial gallon. The home of a beaver is a lodge. A lodge, and wind is measured on the Beaufort scale. Wind. Your 6 again. 1 was dynamite. 2 was potassium. Number 3 was deep vein thrombosis. There are 8 pints in an imperial gallon at number 4. Lodge at 5, and number 6, wind. Let's start seeing your final score, guys. Let's start seeing those final scores. You are all out of 42. Nick Spencer, 37 out of 42. 37 out of 42. Well done, buddy. Remember, it's all for a bit of fun though, guys. It doesn't matter if you got 37. Doesn't matter if you got 16 and a half. You've got exactly the same chance of winning the beer this evening if you follow it with the words, I missed the pub 25. If you can, guys, please support Roosters as best you can. We know how tough it is for the hospitality and brewing industry. Support them if you can, guys. Get 25% off your beers in February. Sal has shared the link for the shop. Thank you, as always, guys, for joining us. We will share links tomorrow so that you can join Ant's virtual quiz. Ant will be 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We've then got a couple of quizzes on Sunday. We've got Dan's questionable quiz. Dan does fundraising for Yorkshire Cat Rescue. We've also got Russ and Russ's quiz night. We'll share links for everything, guys. Support everybody best you can. Everybody's just giving it as good a fist as we can during these sort of unprecedented times. And quite how long they're going to go on for, we don't know. Don't forget, guys, date for your diary, 7 o'clock, Saturday the 13th of February. We are doing our Valentine's, Nod Towards Valentine's quiz. Nod Towards Valentine's quiz. Thank you, everybody, for taking part. Thanks, as always, to my gorgeous Mrs. Sally Social. If it weren't for Sally Social, we wouldn't have half of what we do, guys. She does so much in the background. I'm the gobby one, front and centre, but Sal does so much in the background to make it happen. Bobby Dog, he also helps out. He did the anagrams tonight. Red Hot Chili Peppers' his idea, not mine. So blame Bob Dog for that one. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your support. Feedback, comments are always welcome. It's your quiz, guys. We want to make it as enjoyable as we can for you. Thanks for joining us, especially those who could have watched the Leeds game this evening but chose not to. Thank you for supporting us, Ben, Sheila, etc., etc. Tom, I will have a rosé water on you, sir. All the very best. So thank you, guys. We really, really appreciate it. Feel free to drop off, guys. Look after yourselves. Look after one another, and just stay safe as much as you can, everybody. In the meantime, thank you for support. Keep social distancing. Night, guys.